Tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Grizzlies first found an identity with grit and grind. As a rookie, Jaren Jackson cut his teeth alongside Mike Conley and Marc Gasol. And he said, now it's next gen. But it's still the same sort of mentality. We take defense seriously. That's our staple. And when you do that, you usually win. Guys?
They do. Great philosophy and attitude. Thanks, DA. Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Sometimes that shot feels like the equivalent of a layup, but it's 3 points for Curry instead of 2.
Brooks finds Jackson. Over Wiggins. Jackson gets the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
The sheer power at 220, maybe 230 to take the hit and complete the play. Dylan Brooks.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks. One shot.
Shooting one.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
And here's Morant after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And they'll get another chance. Outside for Jackson. Offensive rebound. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Driving the lane. Adams' shot is good.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Curry against Morant. It's good. Curry's got 8 points. Memphis is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Now here's Morant for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Green against Adams. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes to Morant. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Morant.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies up by 7. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Well, with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Tyus Jones. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Conchar in at the 3, the small forward. And the 21st pick in 2019, Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
Here's Jones. Conchar, the pass to Melton. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Warriors trailed by 7. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Williams, he's checked in for Jones. Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Now here's Curry, 11 points in the game. From the arc, the three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Got that one up quick. Conchar's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Payton passes to Curry. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half, filling it up.
On the wing, Williams, over Porter, and it's Memphis with another.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Curry passes to Porter. And Bielitsa kicks to Porter. Kuminga sets a screen for Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry. Another miss by Curry. Melton finds Clark. Finished off the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Steph, what do you think of your defense in the first half?
We're a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
We'll see where the adjustments take you. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
Looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies. This is a critical game for them. If they drop the first two at home, their backs will be, as they say, right up against the wall, Kenny.
Yeah, they got to get this one, Ernie. Coming back from 2-0 down is tough enough. But with 3 of the next 5 games on the road, it's almost impossible.
This is a series for them to take, guys, tonight. Simple as that. Might as well just stay home if they don't win this one.
A lot at stake for sure. All right, second half tip is coming right up. Let's get you back to the game.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Wiggins is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Morant. Adams with the screen on Curry. To the paint. It's stolen by Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Morant with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
And here's Jackson after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Jackson passes to Morant. This one for 3. Curry's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Thompson from long range hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 6 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
What we know about Dylan Brooks, he's a gamer. 3 on the other end, right back at you.
Denied by Morant. And he's able to get it back. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Jackson, a screen on Curry. Here's Morant. And finished by Morant.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
Warriors trail by 6. Curry passes to Thompson. Shoots over Adams. The shot by Thompson, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Bain with the bucket.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Now here's Curry. He's got 22. And Thompson throws it down.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
Here's Morant. He takes it in, and that one drops. He's got 11.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies lead by 9. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here.
Well, you can tell that he wants his team to be precise with their decision-making.
Kevin, he's aware of just how special they are when they play smart and play together.
Desmond Bain.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Anderson and Jackson inside. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Jones. And it's Bain in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
They get it back to the wing on the left. And again, that's the Grizzlies from deep.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
To the inside from 7, and that one good. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Good on the triple.
This is what Dillon is built to do if you give him enough touches. Score in volume.
Looney kicks to Poole. Now here's Kuminga. Defended by Jones. Kuminga dishes to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Thompson. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Kuminga. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Memphis leading by 15.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Memphis.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And this win has really got to feel fantastic, guys. It evens up the series now at 1 game apiece.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole new series now, but best of 5, if you will. You never want to lose 2 to start this thing off, but right now they've got something to be happy about going into game 3.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Jackson misses. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Curry is inside. Jackson on him. And the rejection by Jackson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Now Melton. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jaron. A young team, but you're going in the right direction. How does a game like tonight help you keep that flow?
It's progress. You know, everything is progress. A win you can learn something from, a loss you can learn something from. So we're taking every little bit of it, and we're just happy to get one at home today.
It's a step in the process, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.